within or without. This world seems to drown you. Are stars in your eyes, or do tears just reflect the light? Do you wake within reason? Will the wind chase that demon out? Are you waiting for it to take you? And when will this pain end? Can you see the light? Is this the beginning, or will this be the end? Are stars in your eyes, or do tears just reflect the light? Do you wake within reason? Will the wind chase that demon out? Are you waiting for it to take you? Are you waiting for it to take you? Are you waiting for it to take you? La da da da, la da di da, la da da da, la da da da, la da di da. Don't freeze your heart, let it flow out. Let love in, let healing begin. Let healing begin. Thank you. That's a real workout. Just about pass out after singing that. Anyway, it's all about healing, and do we all need a little of that? Yeah. So we're going to bring it up a bit because I don't want you to fall asleep. This is a pretty new one. It hasn't been recorded yet, so I'm busting to get the full band back together. Well, we are back in rehearsals officially. It's meant to be tomorrow, but this one's called Wandering. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spent so much time wondering what this life will bring. Wondering, is there a promise of love waiting for me to discover? All this time I've been wondering if you'll ever find me. Find time for us just to be. Time for us to wander in. my time will come to hold you close again. I'm forever wondering, is life about love and pain? Is surrender all we need? When will I learn stillness and peace? All this time I've been wondering, wondering if you'll ever find me. Find time for us just to be, time for us to wonder in. And I wonder when you'll appear my door, 'cause I've been alone for so long. I wonder when my time will come to hold you close again. Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. I think we've got two more, haven't we? Two or three? Maybe three. Anyway, this one is Javier. One. Which one do you want to do?
Oh, wondering home we're going to do, actually.
All right. Oh, you can't hear Javier Bardem. You can't hear the lament about, well, it's a love song. Anyway, only one more song, but we're going to do another song called Wandering, but it's called Wandering Home. But it's got an A in it. One, W-A-N-D.
Wanda.
It's very, very different from the other Wandering, and funnily enough, I wrote them very close together. Oh, before I start, I just want to say thank you for...
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us here at 21st Amendment and at Beaufort Street, or Leederville Songwriters Club. Thank you, Kate Jensen, who is incredible.
Thanks, Donna.
How good? Am I lucky?
Songwriter Donna Iverson.
Embellishment Queen, Kate Jensen. And and stick around for Whiskey Jack, Noah, Young, and the Strangers. Woo! All right. This is a soft song, and I really wrote it about missing someone, so it kind of fits in with this whole year that we've just experienced, and sort of watching somebody who's really struggling, and sort of, you know, trying to, and put my heart out there for them, you know. Here we go. Good on me, yes, indeed. I saw your ship silhouetted by the sun. You were wondering where to go, where to rest. The waves were rocky with wandering winds, blowing your ship in every direction. You were wandering, wandering, wandering. things you've never before seen. The new is the norm in your life now. A storm was traveling with you for a while. In time I feel that you'll be fine. You'll be wondering, wondering, wondering. Oh, wondering, wondering, wondering. And I was wondering, would you wait for me? I was wondering, would you wait for me? I was wondering, would you wait for me? Wait for me. Wait for me.
Hey guys.
Thank you so
What a
much,
fabulous audience.
and thanks for great mixing,
Yes.
Mike. Is it Mike? Is it Mike? It's Mike. We don't know if it's Mike, but thank you. It's
Mr.
wonderful.
Soundman.
Thank you, awesome. Stick around, stick around. There's some great acts coming on. Whiskey Jack's up next. Woo.
give some of that guitar to see if you're ready.
I'm not surprised that the wind took your eyes. Fleeting was more than a moment. Wind of you washes by like a wave in the tide on a road that you know 'cause you drove it.
Just give me a little bit more, thanks.
I'm not surprised that the wind took your eyes. Fleeting was more than a moment. Wind of you washes by like a wave in the tide on a road that you know 'cause you drove it. On a road that you know 'cause you drove it. Yeah, it sounds great. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Alright, man, we'll do some time. Shall we jump straight in?
Yeah, good to go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Whiskey Jack. The song's called Lily Loves. When the sun thawed the snow, well, I finally found my pitchfork. It was dug in on the end of the road, exactly where I left it. Don't you love spring? Where does you love it? Lily loves like the limit's been broken. Tell me, how do you love every day? I bought a ticket on a train with a token now. Lily's leaving again. Well, the summer's along here, yeah, and them winds dry me out. Maybe it was predictable, but I've not yet figured it out. Well, you know there's some to be hung in the window. There's some seeds to be sown in the rain. And I cut flowers for her in the morning, for the girl with no name. Don't you love spring? Where does your loving? Don't you love spring? Where does your loving? Thank you. Well, this one's semi-new. It's called She and the Collector. It's about a couple of beach-going hippies. She sells seashells with her partner, the collector. To the beach every day with their custom shell detector. They got laughed out of town, I guess folks found it funny. But starting over's easy with a bag of stolen money, yeah. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Some hopeless gypsy dreamers. Like so long now, they wear the song you won't remember. Lost in the crowd, front page of the paper. This is the story of she and the collector. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. The wind chimes old one strange woods and bed rhymes. You ask them how they're doing, they say they're doing just fine. Yeah, just fine. Lots and crops to the market for donation. He scratches at the page for a little inspiration. Lost in the crowd, front page of the paper. This is the story of she and the collector. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. The wind chimes old one strange woods and bed rhymes. You ask them how they're doing, they say they're doing just fine. Yeah, just fine. Wind chimes old one strange woods and bed rhymes. You ask them how they're doing, they say they're doing just fine. Wind chimes old one strange woods and bed rhymes. You ask them how they're doing, they say they're doing just fine. Yeah, just fine. Well, she sells seashells with her partner, the collector. To the beach every day with their custom shell detector. Lost in the crowd, front page of the paper. This is the story of she and the collector. Thank you. Hope you guys don't mind a bit of harmonica. The song's called Comrade. walking for some time and now on a jagged line well worn, end up knee deep in a rising tide. The moon's got a dark side. Forever cursing the dawn. Well, there's never enough daylight. There was never enough time to kill. We run like the spring rivers, and the far north is a shiver. Forever cursing the dawn. An echo in the dark. There was a remnant of a spark that shone through, and the smoke calms my nerves. There's always a spike in the charts when I'm with you. Well, I like to keep it simple, to share only parts of my heart. Love comes with the best view, and the best climbs are the ones you don't know how to start. So would you be my comrade? That bit of extra luck for when it all goes bad. Oh, would you be my comrade? We could have better luck for the day. Would you be my comrade? Yeah, would you be my comrade? We could have better luck. That bit of extra luck for when it all goes bad. Thank you very much. Cool, this song's about space. It's called The Spaceman. The sky lights up like the 4th of July as the spaceman makes his entrance. He's the first to arrive, but will he survive the flames of the atmosphere? Supplies some useless advice like buckle and brace. There's gravity in this place, but don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. Don't mind me, I don't land very often. I mostly float through space. If things don't go to plan, is that a problem or just every day? 'Cause when the rocky touched down, plowing through a golden field, I swear I saw only you. He hiding from the light like the moon in its final phase. From the distance there's smoke, shades darker than your chimney. A truck down a dirt road to make the find of a century. Maybe the only ones left still doing their best. The grass was a crowd and everybody's looking for their piece. You screw us there and they come to skew the story like maybe we're not alone in the universe. Maybe we're not alone in the universe. Don't mind me, I don't land very often. If things don't go to plan, is that a problem or just every day? 'Cause when the rocket touched down, plowing through a golden field, I swear I saw only you. You're hiding from the light like the moon in its final phase. Galactic dreams, big in the moonlight. You're away still humming the same tune. He knew every star by name. But the spaceman's cheeks were looking pretty blue. He opens his eyes, the spinning continues. He pulls himself together. It's a letter from his lover. It says, don't regret, I'll see you in another life. Don't mind me, I don't land very often. I mostly float through space. If things don't go to plan, is that a problem or just every day? 'Cause when the rocket touched down, plowing through a golden field, I swear I saw only you. Hey, hiding from the light like the moon in its final phase. Thank you very much. Thank you. Song's called Poor Moves. I've been known to celebrate from time to time. I've been drinking mostly, and I lost my home to rolling bones. A few poor moves can be so costly, but don't lose sight of the blurry line. Don't lose sight of the blurry line. She keeps it cool when things run hard. If she sees you caught, she'll take all that you got. I don't hide mine, they know I keep it loaded. Plus, she's on my side of the blurry line. She's on my side of the blurry line. She's on my side of the blurry line. Well, I roam town to town and I rarely keep company. Comfort has a cost that's always too steep. I'm the one about this type of pure temptation. Head to head, toe to toe, and bad to the bone. She used to soak to the bar. She clearly has a heavy hand. Whiskey on the rocks, a drink for the damned. But don't lose sight of the blurry line. Don't lose sight of the blurry line. And they don't know what to think. They're trying to read my mind. I pour myself another drink and watch them all pass by. The door, they're rough and packing hate, throwing us the shade. So we cut them from the nape. She keeps it cool. I keep it loaded. Plus, she's on my side. At the blurry, blurry line. She's on my side at the blurry line. She's on my side at the blurry line. Down the side of the blurry line. Down the side of the blurry line. She's on my side of the blurry line. She's on my side of the blurry line. Thank you. This one's called A Real Mystery. I get tongue-tied and that's the words I wrote. You know me, I won't tell if you don't. She holds a dress as she runs down the spire. If I said I was the king, would you call me a liar? Call me a liar. Well, that Katie Queen, you know, said this is where I'd find you, lurking by the window, smoking like a steamboat, pulling strings from the top of the tower. The one with all the power, the one with all the power. Trying to solve a real mystery. Cloak and dagger, shadow stagger through the hall. Find a fact, chase it back to the corner. Yesterday you drowned, but you back in the water. Back in the water. Well, that Katie Queen, you know, said this is where I'd find you, lurking by the window, smoking like a steamboat, pulling strings from the top of the tower. The one with all the power, the one with all the power. Well, I'm getting close, but I haven't found him yet. She flicks the last of her cigarettes. There's nothing but static on the radio wire. She takes her time to smell all the flowers. The one with the strings at the top of the tower. The one with all the power. The one with all the power. Thank you. Cool, I got one more. I'm Whiskey Jack. Thanks so much for listening. This one's called The Wild and the Weather. Well, I met a wolf in the woods out walking, and he took me down a trail and he started talking. And he told me of the wild and the weather, and I wonder if God claps his hands, does he really make thunder? I continued down the track where the trail grew weary, up to a view where the mountains meet the prairies. And he told me things get better like the weather, and I wonder if that look in his eye was the first sign of hunger. Ooh-wee. 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 Well, I mentioned to my hairy friend they're expecting me back home. He lifts his nose to the sky and tells me there's gonna be a storm. He says you come a long way, why don't you stay at the den and kiki with my friends, find it back in the morning. But I'm not the weather, not above it, but below it. And maybe things get better, but the future's full of secrets. Meet the pack, and I probably reek of fear. Just thinking, play a cool whiskey jack, you could talk your way out of here. I love the rain, it's so good for the flowers. You can tell we're getting close, as the howling grows louder. And heaven's getting busy rearranging the sky. Sun goes down and day turns to night. It's become clear to me I've wasted so much time. Heaven's getting busy rearranging the sky. See those cooies? Ooh-wee. 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 Nice. I'm at Billy Fang and Bones with my back to the storm. The cave was a light show. And on the cold cave floor, this is where we eat, and this is where we sleep, and this is where we dream. Yeah, this is where we dream. This is where we dream. Yeah, this is where we dream. And heaven's getting busy rearranging the sky. Get better, but the future's full of secrets. Like if God claps his hands, does it really make thunder? The sun goes down and day turns to night. Yeah, it's become clear to me I've wasted so much time. Heaven's getting busy rearranging the sky. Heaven's getting busy rearranging the sky. And maybe things get better, but the future's full of secrets. Thank you very much.
Check 1 2 1 2. Oh yep. Check check. Whoa, hang on. Check 2 2 2 2. Oh yeah. Check check 1 2 1 2.
Comrade, how you feeling about your fallback role?
I would probably put the fallback down a whole bunch. There's a bit of feedback going on up here. Especially when we start getting into harmonica and that, it's going to get us a little bit waily, so. Speak of the devil, I will actually sound check my harmonica just to make sure the highs aren't too high. Loud noise warning, I guess, audience. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. No one's running for the doors or hiding under tables, so I think we should be all right. There's still just a little bit of high tinniness in the fallback. I don't know what that is, but we'll work it out as we go, eh? What am I going to play first? That's the real question.
Sweet November rain, coming wash over my sins away. So long I have been away from my home, and is it my face you don't recognize anymore? So long I have been down that way. Now I hope that someday you'll know my name. Well, you know my name. I have seen the storm clouds roll over these red lands. I have felt the heavy rains running through my hands. But when I go, close my eyes on late at night, imagine me standing right there oh, by your side. So long I have been down that way. I hope that someday you'll know my name. Oh no, well you know my name. When a boy is born, he hasn't got a plan. It's only assumed that he's kept in the most capable hands. But when the boy grows up and gets just a little wise, may not like his name, but he'll always have your eyes. Well, you know my name.
Thank you. I wasn't too sure if I started playing that for a sound check or not, but I thought, oh, fuck it, it's sounding good, so I just kept going. Thank you very much for having me yet again, 21st Amendment and the crew at the Songwriters Club for Leederville. It's been a while. I think the last time I played here was around February sometime. February was a very hectic month for me. I had just come back from tour end of January, and I knew I had a string of shows to do in Feb, but we really hit the ground running getting home with everything to do with sort of moving house and getting jobs and all sorts of shit was going on. And yeah, we had a smashing night here, and end of Feb I ended up opening for the Waifs up in Geraldton. And I think it was the first time for a long time I played in front of like 300 plus people, and that was very cool. And so yeah, I've been very fortunate end of last year and beginning of this to sort of have the platform that I've needed. But it's always good to come back here on a Tuesday night and just play a couple of tunes and keep it real. Some of you that have seen my show before, you've noticed I'm not wearing my cowboy hat tonight, and I'm not sitting on a drum machine. Because in the middle of a move, I've kind of lost track of where things are. So I grabbed the first guitar and first amp I could and went, oh shit, I've got to make it to Leederville tonight. So didn't want to miss this one. It's a very important gig for me. And how much fun I love having with you guys. This next song is a tune called Better Day. It's one of the first tunes that I wrote out there at Esplanade Park in Fremantle. And even though I wrote it about 5 or 6 years ago, I think the words are just as relevant today. The beautiful little tune that goes exactly like this now. Frustrated poet can't seem to wrap his head around the words. And now every politician wants to see our world burn. And now every child screaming seems to go unheard. But for 10 million years this world has kept on turning. And I know I wanna see my world turn. You only wanna see my world burn. And I know well you know I'ma find a way, make tomorrow seem like a better day. Oh no. Like a better day. Oh no. Alright. 60 minutes to every hour, 24 hours to every day. There's always a want and a thirst for power, but they don't know any other way. Well, can't you see that we all hold the same? You'll work the 9 to 5 each and every single day. And I know I wanna see my world turn, but you only wanna see my world burn. And I know well you know I'ma find a way to make tomorrow seem like a better day. Oh no. Like a better day. Oh no. Alright. What I see on the TV, yeah, you know it's scaring me. I can't believe the things he says, oh no. but the crowds for miles just smile, bless them with a crown. Yet inside they all wounded, how no, and I know I wanna see my world turn, but you only wanna see my world burn, and I know why, where you know I'ma find a way, me tomorrow seem like a better day, oh no, oh, 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 You said I know I wanna see my world turn, but you only wanna see my world burn, and I know where you know I'ma find a way on to make tomorrow seem like a better day, oh no. Thank you. Woo. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna do a really unprofessional tune here. Oh, hang on. That's it. Something about having these old sort of beat up guitars is, until you get locking tuners on them. Nah, the worst is when you break a string when you got a Bigsby. Oh, what a pain in the ass that is. Usually when I go on tour, I've got like backup guitars, but they're in stands. I've got no one running to me with a guitar in hand. Be like, here's your guitar, Mr. Young. That's at least 8 years away. I caught up with Donna Simpson recently from the Waifs, and she was like, you know, we went around Australia 6 times before we getting picked up by Jarrah. And I went, 6 times? Fuck, I've got some catching up to do. I'm going to be 30 by the time I get fucking signed to somebody. Nah, heck it, I'll do it myself. I've done it for the last 2 years. Surely I should be able to pull a rabbit out the hat and just keep it going. Once the tour bus is done. Hail Mary. All right, I think that's everybody. No, Mr. A string's still out. There you are. Bleeding out. How unprofessional is this? Yeah, go on. There you go. Alrighty. I usually scream the intro of the song. I'm not going to do that tonight. I don't think it's quite the setting for that, but well, this is a very fun little song for me. I was kind of just noodling one day, and the words just started kind of erupting out of me. I'm still to this day not quite sure what the song's even about, but it's called Go On, Get Lost. Telling my mother that I've done my best. Telling my father that he knows all the rest. Telling my brother where to hide all the guns. Well, you know, it started out serious, now it's getting fun. I don't see a point in another day. Do you see the answers, or is it hard to say? Maybe it's better if I go and get lost. Go and get
Don't know where I'm going, but I know just where I have been. And if it's not dangerous, can you go and you call it a sin? The preacher man tell me until you know you're wrong, wrong you're right. Well, you gotta put it in your prayer book, you gotta sing it all night. 'Cause I don't see the point in another day. Do you have the answers? And it's hard to say. Maybe it's better if I gon' get lost. Gon' get lost. And I could be Romeo and you could be my Juliet. Crack open a bottle of whiskey, light me my last damn cigarette. We can burn many hours going into the night. We can argue black and blue on who is wrong, who is right. 'Cause I don't see the point in another day. Do you have the answers? And is it hard to say? Baby, it's better if I gon' get lost. Gon' get lost. Gon' get lost. Gon' get lost.
Thank you. I will say though, like old habits die hard. I'm still smashing my foot into the floor as hard as I can, despite the fact there's nothing under it. That was actually when I first started busking in the streets of Fremantle. This was fucking yonks ago. This was like 2014 onwards. Down the alleyway of the Freo markets, they had like a little shelter set up for buskers. Just like a little bit of like fake grass and a bit of like fence and some sort of roof contraption. And the bottom of it was hollow. And so when you smashed your foot down while you're playing, it actually gave quite a considerable thud. And I think that's where like my love of like foot stomping jams came from, was just being able to like throw my foot down onto this hollow bass and have this thump, thump, thump. Either that or I was kicking the shit out of my microphone stand while I was playing. I made that like thud come through the PA system. One of the two of them used to work really well. Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna sound like Bruce Springsteen here. When I bought my first real six string, it was an Essex. It wasn't even left-handed. It was actually a right-handed guitar that was $99. I strung it up left-handed, and just went out on the streets with my 3 songs. I think it was Paul Kelly, John Butler, and like one other song that I just kept playing over and over and over again, busking in Freo. You could do worse than Paul Kelly. You could do Bob Dylan covers. No, we love Bob. Yeah, we do. A kooky man. I love to meet him. Anyway, this is another tune of mine, about 3 or 4 years old. This little tune called Make Believe, and here's to hoping I nail the intro. Let's see if I've had a couple of those raspberry sours from the back of the fridge. They've been going down really easily tonight, so we'll see if I nail this. Wish me luck. Iron your dress tonight, it's not a good time to go outside. Make your bed before you go, 'cause you never know what ungodly hour you will be home. No, don't go. Pile into your best friend's car, you know it's gonna be hard to tear them apart. She's driving oh so way too fast to ever make it last. Oh no, under his make for you are capable. Don't go. Leave here, thanks you did not see. Well, baby, please, don't make believe. Just outside the bar, you know it's never too far for drinks in a park. A light, a smoke, tell a joke, 'cause you never know where this conversation's likely to go. No, no, under his capable of. Don't go. Leave here, thanks you did not see. Well, my baby, please, don't make believe. Oh, my darling, I just gotta know tonight. No, is what we're doing is a roll, alright. No, oh, my darling, I gotta know, is it your place or mine? Is it right? Is it right? Is it right? Yeah, 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 do. Under his name, oh, you are capable of. Don't go. Leaving things you did not see. Well, my baby, please, don't make believe. Thank you. Have I got one or two more? I haven't got a watch up here, unfortunately. 10 minutes. That's at least 2 songs, yeah. Ooh, lucky for you. So, in the last, when was it? I'd say in the last 2 to 3 years, I've been really getting into my Shaky Graves. I think he's a very cool artist. I think he's doing some very cool stuff. And there's one thing that Shaky loves to do, which is like accented chords, just real like punctuated shit. And I was noodling one afternoon, and I came up with this little riff I'm about to play for you now. And it just fits, you know, it was good fun to play with, and it had these 2 little kind of jumps in there. And I was struggling for a long time to put words over the melody. So I ended up reviving a very old song of mine that was quite boring and repetitive, and just like chucking over some new melodies that I've noodled out. So this is kind of what I was setting to announce tonight, that this year I will be focusing on doing a lot of releases. So if you guys feel like checking me out, you can look at Noah Young Australia on Facebook or on Instagram or anything, any of those sort of usual platforms. But I'm challenging myself to put out at least 2 singles and an EP this year. So if you guys feel like following me and hearing these tunes at the comfort of your own time and your own space, I'll be putting them out on super CD format. We'll see how we go with printing. But this is setting up to be one of my singles I'll be releasing this year. This is a tune called As Mad As Me. I hope you like it. Fortress, you could scale the walls. I left my keys in the gate, but no one will answer the door. I threw that dog back in his box, filed his teeth out flat, left my keys into my soul under a bathroom mat. Oh no. Just one day in my life, maybe I'll see condensing part of stars in the sky. Follow me into a dream. Please be just one day in my life. You'll be as batshit crazy insane. You'll be as mad as me. Figures appear from the night, steal me from my sleep. Put a ball and chain around my legs, drag me to the deep. Will please be just one day in my life, maybe you'll see come down some palm stars in the sky. Follow me into a dream. Please be just one day in my life. You'll be as batshit crazy insane. You'll be as mad as me. Stay out of trouble, I simply refuse. These creatures are my friends. I'm happy to fall down to the depths and party with the dead. We run around and shake our hands, trade secrets in my bed. When it's all said and done, leave my weary. Just
one day in my life, maybe I'll see come down so upon the stars in the sky. Follow me into a dream. Please spend just one day in my life. You'll be as batshit crazy as sin. You'll be as mad as me.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the bar staff tonight for keeping us well and truly socially lubricated. Thanks, guys. If you haven't managed to get one of the sour beers from the can, I recommend it. I'm on the Bostons at the moment. They're fucking awesome. Oh, shit. Have we got time for Coulter? Who the fuck said Justin Bieber? Did you forget what bar we're in? This is where we play blues and folk and jazz and harmonica and we drink whiskey and fuck about. And there'll be blackjack and, well, not hookers, but like people who know people who are hookers. Yeah, exotic dancers. Topless bartenders. No, we won't do it. It's not Kalgoorlie, this is Leederville. We have class in this hood. Like I said, it's Tuesday night. We're keeping it super casual. I'm not even wearing my cowboy hat. But if anyone at Furphy Brewing wants to sponsor me, I am wearing a hat. Get that on the YouTube real quick. I genuinely think I sent Gage Rhodes an email about 2 years ago for a sponsorship, and I've never heard back. I should probably chase that up. Anywho, going right back to Bob Dylan and Paul Kelly, I wanted nothing more than the ability to play harmonica and guitar at the same time until I realized that my ADHD-riddled brain decided that that wasn't very hard. It turns out I can focus on more than one thing at once. Take that, year 5 teacher. But as previously mentioned, I've usually got like a drum machine under my ass when I'm playing, but I'm keeping it casual tonight, so we're going to do a broken down version of my tune, Donuts and Lemonade. And if we have time, depending on how nice the sound guy and the next band is, I might be able to squeeze a bit of Coulter Wall for my favorite table right in the middle there. But until then, this is my tune called Donuts and Lemonade, and I hope you all enjoy it very, very much. Donuts and the lemonade, they're chasing all the blues away, and it's just what the doctor went and ordered. The sunflowers and the poppy seeds. Oh boy, you're kidding me. I admit that I feel a little cornered. Oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. Well, I don't want to be the one to stand out in a crowd, so I'm going down. believe they call this a breakdown. I'll see what y'all reckon. I'll call this taking it slow.
Now the ladybirds and the honeybees, the birds that sit up in the trees, all seem to have it figured out. And I see the clouds in the sky above, know the world is speaking low, tired, all feel like I'm missing now. Oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. Well, I don't want to be the one to stand out and cry, so I'm going down. Yeah, yeah, and oh, I'm going down. Well, I'm going down. Well, I don't want to be the one and stand out in the crowd, so I'm going down.
I think that's gonna be it, pretty much, yeah. Out of courtesy, if the next guy's up, I'm gonna call it now, but we'll catch a bit of Colts Ball next time. How about that? Thank you guys very much for having me. Catch you on the flip. Peace out.
Standing at the station, I can see it in your eyes. You don't like to show it, but you hear goodbyes. Don't know where you're going, don't know where you've been, but you've been drifting since you were 17. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, nice. Yeah, man. Sweet, spot on. Just one minds are not the same. So many blurred lines are calling out your name. One, two.
Yeah, cool. Hey, it's all feeling good to me, dudes. How you guys feeling up there with your fallback?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Nice. I'm ready to go whenever you are. So get them drinks going and do it.
Yup. We're just gonna try the sound together. One, just quick. One, two, three. Not that one. Not that one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, ready when you are. One, two, three, one, two, three. Standing at the station, I can see it in your eyes. You don't like the show, but you hate goodbyes. Don't know where you're going, don't know where you've been, but you've been drifting since you were 17. Just one heart, but minds are not the same. So many blurred lines are calling out your name. Traces of laughter can't hide the wonder. All those stormy nights and never afraid of thunder. Our lives will cross again. I know we'll be fine. We both know from time to time the world will be unkind. This is not the end now, baby. Don't hold back your tears. They will be the ocean to wash away these years. Oh, oh, oh. Wash away these years. Oh, oh, oh. I feel close to you, but we're worlds apart. Easier to walk away than mend a broken heart. Always had a sparkle and a burning flame, but ever since last winter you never been the same. Our roads will cross again, I know we'll be fine. We both know from time to time the world will be unkind. This is not the end now, baby. Don't hold back your tears. They will be the ocean to wash away these years. What you left behind, you find ahead again, my friend. I don't know. Rewinding all our thoughts, lines and notes upon this page, not worth rewinding, winding you all these years. Thank you. I'm honored to be here, guys. It's beautiful getting this opportunity amidst these circumstances to give this music to you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Just a few short words, won't go into a long speak, but I started writing these songs about 6 years ago, living up in Coburn, and then I moved to Vic Park, met my man Leo here, and these songs have transformed over those years, and it's been just a wonderful journey to watch these songs go through a metamorphosis, as have I. And so here we present that was these years. Next up is a tune called Strangers. It's more of a reflection of my past. It's a story about running. White lines, I hear them call. Throw the chips and let them fall. Let them show. I know that I must go. Hear the crows, they call my name, and the song remains the same, haunting me. Something here that I can't see. Maybe I could shake that feeling of this aching on my own. The years that cast walls with every shadow that I know. Broken promises, the irony of ironies. Loneliness is like a blade. My tears are corners of this barricade. Is what I need. Let me go so I can bleed. Now the night is closing in. It's a new beginning before the dawn. Early morning I'll be gone. Maybe I could shake the feeling of this aching on my own. The years that cast the walls with every shadow that I know. Broken promises, the irony of ironies. Maybe I could shake the feeling of this aching on my own. The years that cast the walls with every shadow that I know. Broken promises, the irony of ironies. A year from now, are you still here? Have you conquered what you fear? Twilight in the park. We're all strangers after dark. Whoa, 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 whoa. Words don't matter to me now. I don't know what to say. Words don't matter to me now since you went away. The day is long into the night we go alone. My mind is strong, my heart the friend of the unknown. Moving on, went too far in the dark. We are gone. It's been years since the spark. The day is long into the night we go alone. My mind is strong, my heart the friend of the unknown. Long into the night we go alone. My mind is strong, my heart is a friend of the unknown. Words don't matter to me now. They never Last one. Yeah, I know. So that was The Unknown. Yeah, we had a whole fancy ending in the end, but yeah. So that was The Unknown. And so then next up this time, this is a story about unrequited love. Unrequited love. No love songs, I know, but it's not actually a love song. It's This time round, we'll make sure. Is it just me or you want more? I know it will be just fine. If it's meant to be, you don't mind. It's been long enough to put the pieces in place. I'm strong enough to say it right to your face. Your goodbyes and my pretenses won't let go of you. This time, oh, this time. Saw you on the street the other day. I'm wondering if you're okay. It was just one afternoon. I sure hope next time will be soon. It's been long enough to put the pieces in place. I'm strong enough to say it right to your face. Your goodbyes and my pretenses won't let go of you. This time, I've heard it all before. You married now, that I'm sure. You feel lonely at home. God knows that I'm the one to call. It's been long enough to put the pieces in place. I'm strong enough to say it right to your face. Your goodbyes and my pretenses won't let go of you. This time, oh, this time, ooh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so next up is a song called Crimson Tears, which is the title track of my upcoming EP. Crimson tears, the darkest of red, and sometimes you need to shed some crimson tears. Maybe you close a chapter in your life, you open up a new one, but sometimes you need some crimson tears. Crimson tears for love, crimson tears I hide. The promise of a morning dove, it brought a crimson tide. Now it's all I see. My heart bleeds openly in this moment. Who we are is all that we can be. By now you know how the river bends. Don't let it disappear or turn into revenge. Do you feel weary at all? Or let the shadows fall and take you by the hand in the dark. In the dark you'll understand. Light the candle of my dreams, push my fears aside. It's time for me, it seems. I've got nothing to hide. Sometimes I wonder why we don't see eye to eye. I've always been the first to say goodbye. The first to say goodbye. First to say goodbye.
Thank you. We have been strangers. Thank you so much. We have been strangers. Leo on guitar. My name is Lauri Jalonen. And so, thank you so much, Mike, for sound. This was the freshest sound I've heard in a long time, man, and you set it up in like 2 seconds. Mad props. Thank you so much, Grant, for putting this whole event on YouTube live. That's a really important thing in this day and age, guys. Yeah, let's push it forward. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Whiskey Jack. That was an awesome set, man. Loved it. Loved it. And thank you, 21st Amendment, for setting this up.
house on the hill where the street has no name. Sorrow on your windowsill, and you got no one to blame. It's not mystical, it's meant to be. I know you need some clarity. Oh, oh, it's alright, my friends. You know that you can stay with your memories and watch them fade away. Hey, find some comfort and take away some pain. One day you won't be staring at the rain anymore. All the things that you proclaim, they're collecting dust today. In the morning breeze, I can feel them sway. It's not mystical, it's meant to be. I know you need some clarity. Whoa, whoa, it's alright, my friends. You know that you can stay with your memories and watch them fade away. Ooh, wipe some comfort and take away some pain. One day you won't be staring at the rain anymore. Let it go, let it go. You know that you've been high and you've been low. Don't look back, it's not a crime. It's just been a long, long time. All our fears, all our hopes, destiny, it's all the same. Look far beyond the dawn to see what we became. It's not mystical, it's meant to be. I know you need some clarity. Oh, oh, it's alright, my friends. You know that you can stay with your memories and watch them fade away. Find some comfort and take away some pain. One day you won't be staring at the rain anymore. Oh, oh, oh. Thanks again for coming. Support live music, guys. Let's keep live music alive. Thank you.